Burp Suite is a tool to perform web application testing. It's available in commercial and free editions. You can go to portswigger.net website to check the differences between these versions. I can tell you from now that it's a must-have tool for penetration testers. It's a very important tool as it does passive scanning, active scanning, brute force attacks, usernames and passwords. It also does analysis for the session IDs and the tokens generated to see the level of randomness. It also does fuzzing attacks just to insert random and garbage information into your text boxes just to check if these text boxes and the input are well sanitized. Now, I have run my Metasploitable box here with the IP 1.107. As you know, it has lots of vulnerable web applications. And now I'll go to my Kali machine. First of all, just open Burp Suite. You can press on the icon here. I have already started that. First of all, make sure to go to the proxy tab and turn off the interception. The interception is that all the requests will be queued here and you need to forward them to the destination server manually. Now we'll use this off for the time being. Now go to the tabs option here and you will see the port where Burp Suite is running on. Now open your web browser here and go to the preferences and make sure to configure the proxy settings to use the port 8080 on localhost. Now all the traffic that is going out from this browser will pass through our Burp Suite proxy before hitting the server. Let's close that and let's hit the Metasploitable box here with this IP 1.107 and let's go to the damn vulnerable web application here. As you can see that it is running. Now if you go back to your Burp Suite under the target tab and the sitemap subtab, you will see that it has identified the applications under the IP 1.107. We can right click on the main IP and we can select to spider this host. So this is the first action we usually do on Burp Suite. Spider this host. Just press on that. And would you like to modify the scope? If you say yes, we can like add or remove anything to the scope here under the scope tab. So you can add a URL as you want, but for the time being, I'll just use 1.107. Now it has detected that there is a form. We'll tell it just to ignore the form for the time being. It is like crawling the website and checking all the contents. If you go to the spider tab here, you will see that the spider is running. Now you can see all the status 200, that it's what's successful, the title of the pages. You can drill down to see all these content. So let's just stop the spider for now. If I go to the damn vulnerable web application, I'll use the username admin and password to log in. You'll notice here that Burp Suite has already identified this login here under the damn vulnerable web application folder. This is due to the passive scanning Burp Suite does. So if you go and browse the site of the damn vulnerable web application, just do a normal browsing to the site. Burp Suite will do like a kind of passive scanning to all the pages that you visit. It takes a look at the pages and check the results for the vulnerabilities. If you go to the scanner tab here, you'll be able to see all the results obtained by Burp Suite. And this is actually available in the professional version. It will tell you the issue found on the page that you browse and it will color code them based on the criticality of the issue. Now if you go back again to the target, now I'll start from scratch here and just open the web browser again, go to the damn vulnerable application and try to put random username and passwords. Minimize that and go to the Burp Suite again. You will see that it has identified this attempt. Now we want to brute force into this application trying to guess the username and password. You can right click here and press add or send to intruder. If you go to the intruder tab, go to the positions tab here, you will see that Burp Suite has identified these parameters that have been sent to the servers. Now we're only interested in brute forcing the username and password, so you can clear all. Just select the username, add, and the password. Press on add. Now we want to choose the type of the attack. We have sniper attack, battering, pitchfork, and cluster bomb. Sniper attack is used to brute force on one parameter. Meanwhile, cluster bomb is used to brute force more than one parameter. In our case, it's a cluster bomb. Going to the payload, you will see that it has identified two parameters. The parameter one is username in this case, and we will select the payload type, which is in our case a simple list. As well, same goes for the password attack or the password payload. Now going here for the payload options, we can add usernames, random usernames, and we can as well load our word list. If you have a word list with usernames, you can add that. Admin, in this case, I'll go to the second parameter and I will load a simple word list here, and I will add the password here. So as you can see, we have two parameters now with different usernames and passwords. The only thing left to do is to press on the start attack. Of course, in the professional version, you'll have more options to do. The attack will start and you'll be able to see the different combinations Burp Suite is performing. Eventually, if you're using the proper word lists, it will guess the username and the password. Scanning through the results here, you will see that the location is logged in for these unsuccessful attempts. Meanwhile, the location is indexed for this attempt, which is the correct one.